Welcome to the English Learning Podcast, your daily dose of confidence, clarity, and communication power.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Emma, your host, and joining me today is my awesome co-host Ethan.
Hi Emma, hello everyone. If you've ever felt too shy to speak in English, or if you've stayed quiet in a conversation because you were afraid of making a mistake, this episode is for you.
Today we're talking about a game-changing topic, how to build unstoppable confidence, especially when speaking English. But honestly, these tips can help you in any part of life.
We'll share our personal stories, real strategies that work, and help you shift the way you think, so you can become bold, brave, and confident in your English journey.
And stick around for our vocabulary boost at the end of the episode. We've picked some awesome phrases you can start using right away to sound and feel more confident.
Let's start with a question. What does confidence really mean to you?
For a long time, I thought confidence meant being perfect, never making a mistake. But guess what? That's totally wrong.
Same here. I used to think confident people were just born that way. You know, like they came out of the womb ready to give a TED Talk. But the truth is, confidence is a skill, something you build, like learning vocabulary or grammar.
Yes, confidence is simply this: trusting yourself enough to take action, even if you feel nervous or unsure.
That's so important. It's not about being fearless. It's about moving forward despite the fear.
Especially in language learning, you don't have to be fluent to be confident. You just have to show up and try.
Let's be real. There are a few things that almost every English learner struggles with. Let's see if any of these sound familiar.
1. You overthink everything before you speak. You're planning the sentence in your head, checking the grammar, wondering if the pronunciation is right. And by the time you're ready, the conversation has already moved on.
2. You keep comparing yourself to other learners. Maybe your friend speaks more fluently, or someone on Instagram sounds perfect, and suddenly you feel small.
3. You apologize all the time for your English, like saying sorry, my English is bad, before you even begin. That's like starting a race by tying your own shoes together.
Exactly. All of those habits weaken your confidence, even though you don't mean to.
But the good news? You can change them. You can build habits that boost your belief in yourself instead.
Let's share some real strategies. These are things you can start doing today to build your confidence, step by step.
Number 1. Talk to yourself in English. Out loud. Every day. It sounds funny, but it works. Describe what you're doing. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making coffee. Simple daily things.
And it removes the pressure of speaking to someone else. You're just practicing in a safe space and building your speaking muscles.
Number 2. Record your voice. Say a sentence, a short story, anything. Then play it back. The first time you might cringe, but over time, you'll hear yourself improving. And that's empowering.
I love that one. When I was learning Spanish, hearing myself helped me notice what I could fix. But it also made me proud. Like, hey, I can speak this.
Number 3. Do one brave thing every week. Join a conversation class. Order coffee in English. Ask a question online. Little brave acts equals big confidence.
Now let's talk about mindset, because confidence lives up here, in your head.
Yep. What you say to yourself matters. If you tell yourself, I'm not good at English, guess what? Your brain believes it.
So let's flip that. Instead of, I'm bad at English, say, I'm learning English and I'm getting better every day.
Or instead of I can't say this right, try I'm going to try. And it's okay if it's not perfect.
That's called reframing, changing the way you look at a situation. And it's one of the most powerful tools for building real, lasting confidence.
Let's not forget body language. Confidence isn't just in your words. It's in your posture, your eyes, your smile.
Stand tall. Shoulders back. Head up. These small shifts send signals to your brain and to others. Hey, I belong here.
And energy is contagious. That's why it's so important to surround yourself with positive people.
Be around learners who support you. People who cheer for your growth, not criticize your grammar.
And even if you don't have people like that in your life yet, you've got us. This podcast is your support team.
Let me share a quick story. One of my students, Maria from Brazil, was terrified to speak in meetings at work. She knew the vocabulary, she understood everything, but she was afraid of sounding wrong.
Classic confidence issue.
Exactly. So we practiced short phrases she could use in meetings, like, I'd like to add something here. Could you repeat that, please? Let me double check and get back to you. And guess what? After 2 weeks, she spoke up in a team meeting and nailed it. Now she leads the weekly updates.
That's amazing. And that's what happens when you take small, brave steps.
Hey, want to do a quick exercise with us?
Let's go for it. Close your eyes, unless you're driving. And imagine this. You're speaking English to someone new. You feel a little nervous, but you smile, stand tall, and speak clearly. Maybe you pause. Maybe you make a small mistake, but you keep going.
And the person smiles back. They understand you. You did it. That's confidence. That's what you're building right now.
All right, let's wrap up with today's vocabulary boost, where we break down key words and phrases from this episode.
Let's go. Unstoppable, cannot be stopped or held back. Example, with practice, your confidence will become unstoppable. Reframe, to change how you think about a situation. Example, reframe your fear as a challenge, not a threat. Inner dialogue, the voice inside your head, how you talk to yourself. Example, a positive inner dialogue builds confidence. Power pose, a body position that helps you feel more confident. Example, try a power pose before a presentation. Celebrate small wins, recognize small achievements. Example, even saying one sentence in English today is a win.
All right, friends. We hope this episode gave you tools and inspiration to start building your unstoppable confidence.
You've got everything you need inside you. Now it's time to trust yourself and take action.
And don't forget, confidence grows when you keep going, even when it's hard.
We believe in you. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review, share it with a friend, and check the show notes for your free downloadable worksheet to help you apply what you learned today.
And subscribe to our channel for daily English tips and motivation. Until next time.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep growing.